So what we do here is called neurofeedback. Neurofeedback is a way to retrain how the brain functions. Just like a muscle, when you go to the gym and you're strengthening that muscle and you're making growth into that area of the body, it's the same thing that we do with neurofeedback. We can literally retrain how the brain actually works. What's going on with someone neurologically when they have anxiety is that there's an area of the brain called the cortex, which is the outside layer of our brain. And that's the part of the brain that activates when you have a thought. So with someone with anxiety, what's happening is that area of the brain is overstimulated. So when they have one thought, that leads to 2 thoughts, leads to 10, leads to hundreds of thoughts, and that's where we get the overwhelming feeling of anxiety, where we constantly have worry and overwhelm. And that's what we're looking at neurologically.
With neurofeedback, we help individuals to understand how their brain works and help with neurofeedback, help the brain to reorganize itself.
I was skeptical. I did it, and I can tell you that my anxiety is at an all-time low. I'm no longer on medication.
Someone who comes to us been on medication for anxiety for years, after 10, 13 weeks of neurofeedback, they're able to achieve things that they could not. With neurofeedback, we have noticed as brain gets relaxed and regulated, the need for medication will go down, the dose will drop.
The neurofeedback process begins by placing a surface level cap that has 19 different sensors that's going to be recording electrical activity of the brain in different regions of the brain. We then put that through a normative database, which then gives us maps. What we're looking for in anxiety is an increase in what's called beta activity. The increase in beta activity means that the cortex, or the outside layer of the brain, the part that we use to think, is overstimulated. Therefore, we get one thought that leads to 2 thoughts, leads to 10, leads to complete overwhelm. The neurofeedback training process begins by placing surface level sensors on the scalp correlated to the area of dysfunction based on the brain map. Then the EEG activity is fed back in the computer, where we've programmed the computer to give a reward when your brain moves back towards more normal distribution. This happens in the sense of watching a movie. The movie gets brighter and brighter the better that we do, and darker and darker when we don't do so well. So what we're doing is we're retraining the brain over and over and over again to move towards a more healthy pattern.
Because I'm more relaxed and peaceful and organized, my household is, and my kids are more relaxed and peaceful, and it's been a life-changing experience.
With neurofeedback, you just go straight to the organ. You teach the brain to calm down. You help the brain to regulate. Instead of months and months and sometimes years of psychotherapy and relaxation technique and exercises. So in many cases, individuals are so anxious that they don't respond to those types of very slow, long-term approaches to helping brain to relax. Within 10 to 13 weeks, at least in our clinic, we have been able to achieve tremendous progress. Neurofeedback is safe, is fast, and is very effective.
I cannot say enough about Dr. Rhodes. Dr. Rhodes saved my family. He's all heart. He's all heart and goodness. I want to shout this good news from the mountaintops. I want everybody to know that there's help out there, and that medicine isn't the only way.